Hi, Suzanne Stoddart here of Legitimate Affiliate Training, and today I want to review Quizitri. This is an amazing piece of software that helps you collect targeted leads with their 6-day challenge. So I'm going to quickly show you the sales page, and then I'm going to take you inside the software to show you how it works. I'll then show you a couple of upsells, as well as a special bonus that I have just for you if you purchase through my link. So stay with me, okay? Because I think you're really going to enjoy this software. I know I do. So let's take a quick look at their sales page. It says here that in 6 short days, your business can be generating super targeted leads from a simple quiz that takes 5 minutes to write. And if you do purchase this through my link, not only will you get my bonus, you get this $97 6-day challenge for only $49. So they provide you with the training step by step so you can start generating leads in under a week. It works in any niche and you don't have to have any experience. They show you everything you need to do. I'll let you read through this on your own. There's a lot of great information here. So this is a pretty incredible piece of software. So what you're getting with the front end, just so we can spell it out here, you get lifetime access to the quiz builder. You get a template library. You get pro design landing pages, done for you opt-in pages. You can share to Twitter and Facebook. Your quizzes are mobile responsive. You can redirect your audience to whatever URL you want. You can even segment your list. You can customize your call to actions, the style of the quiz. You have a choice here to embed it if you want, but don't worry if you don't have a website. They host it for you. You can integrate Zapier if you don't have an autoresponder. You get analytics, plus all the key features like the GDPR checkbox is what I really like. So let's go inside and see what this looks like. Now, this is your software when you first log in. Now, there will be a few differences here if you bought just the front end because I do have the upsells. But let me walk through all this for you, okay? First, you'll see up here the leads challenge. And here you will see the 6 days. They're actually 6 modules. So that's what I mean. You can go through this at your own pace. You can do it in fewer than 6 days, or you can take longer. And by pressing here, you would download your module. And it looks like this. All of the modules are PDF files. And it goes through everything that you're going to be learning in that module. Now, I'm not going to show you this because it's not fair to those of you who have purchased it already. But be rest assured that they go through everything step by step so that you know what you're doing. In Module 2, they talk about who you're targeting, who your audience is, how to come up with the perfect quiz title, and then show you how to ask the right kinds of questions and answers that you'll need to include in your quiz. Module number 3, they show you how to put it all together. They show you how to build your questions and answers and the outcomes that you want with your quiz. And then we move on to day 4 or module 4, and this is all about how to write a welcome email. Now, I have seen a lot of products online that don't show you this, and they don't explain the proper way to create a welcome email. They'll often just give you some terrible sounding swipes and tell you to copy paste, which is the worst thing you can do. But in this module, they cover everything. They show you how to create a proper opening, and then how to use visual aids in your emails, how to bring value to your reader, and then how to properly sign off. And they give examples each step of the way. They then show you how to schedule that in your autoresponder. Module number 5 is how to write a Facebook ad. Now, I want to go back to the sales page here and let you know that they say it right here on the page. To get one thing right out of the way, this training will involve paying for ads. Now, you don't have to use ads, but that's certainly the best way to get targeted traffic. And you don't have to worry about spending an arm and a leg. They say here that they recommend people start with no more than a $50 budget. Now, that's not $50 a day, that's $50 total. A lot of people will start their campaigns with something like $5 a day. And they say here, you might wonder why they pay for ads instead of using free traffic, like blogging or social media. And they say that the truth is free traffic isn't free. SEO costs a crazy amount of time and patience to start producing results. And social media needs you to keep feeding content because, as you know, anything that's on your wall disappears fairly quickly. So they say the quickest way to earn traffic is through paid advertising. But you don't have to worry about that. I know a lot of people are worried about wasting money. And as I said, everything is step by step. And then finally you have Module 6. And this is a custom training sessions that show you how to follow up on leads and build a relationship so that you can turn them into sales. Now let's jump to the quizzes and let me show you how to create a new quiz. So the first thing you would do is click on New Quiz. You would give your quiz a name. I'll just call it Test. Here you have General or Scored. I would leave it on General. Now you have the option to create from scratch. And as I said, their training is step by step. You can create one from scratch with no problem. But you can choose from many, many categories. And if you look here, this is how they're all divided up. Okay? So let's say we choose pets. Then it'll bring up all of the templates that are under pets. So let's choose this first one here. We can preview it. And it pops up. It shows you the questions that are in this one. And it shows you the outcome. So this is one of the pre-written templates that you can use. Let's select it. You will then want to select a theme. Now you will get some themes which are front end, but if you notice here, I have quite a few because I have the first upgrade, which gives me an additional 50 templates. So in all, I have 70. So with the front end, you will be getting the first 20, okay? And you're also going to be getting, with that first upsell, if you choose to get it, some pre-written quizzes, which is pretty amazing because even though the training shows you exactly how to do it without any pre-written ones, the pre-written ones are pretty sweet. So let's select this one here so that I can show you what they look like. You can preview it, okay, and this is where they would start. So if you like that one, and let's select. Now once you've selected this, you go down to the next step here, down the left-hand side. Personally, I always save it between each step so that I don't lose any work. And then we go to Appearance. And this is where you have the option to change any of the appearance on this template. You can change the background image, the social share image, the text settings, the button settings, and your call to action settings. But if you don't want to change anything, and we'll leave it at that for the sake of this review, you then come to the outcomes. Now, outcome number 1 is where you would title your outcome. You would decide if it's a text builder or you're just redirecting to a URL, usually the text builder. And this is where you would write your description of the outcome, or basically the answer that they're looking for. And of course, you can change things here. You can enable social sharing. You can add an image to it. You can add different call to action settings. And if you were working this from scratch, every time you click Add Outcome, it adds an additional outcome here. And when you click on that box, you would just fill it out with whatever it is that you want to add. In this case, it's pre-written, so we're going to keep it with the 3. And click Save. And then we go to the Start page. And this is what you need to get the quiz going. So you would title your page, and it gives a description here. Okay, so as I said, it's already pre-written. And the button says, Take the quiz. We next go down to questions. Now your first question would be, how old is your cat? And then this is where you would put in the choices. 4 years or next, 4 to 7 years, 7 years plus. Okay, this is what's pre-written. And this is the outcomes that you had created up in here. As I said, these are already here because it's pre-written. So we're just going to leave it and go down to the capture form. Now this is what you want to use if you want to collect leads to your autoresponder. So you would toggle this here, And it gives you some choices here if you want to give them the choice of skipping this step, to use the confirmation checkbox. And I would use this because in countries like the UK, they have to give permission in order for you to store their data. You then have your text settings, which is what you're going to write as the header and the description. The form settings, so you can decide if you want to collect their name or just the email address. And then your integrations. And this is the API that you've integrated into the software, and I'll show you that in a sec. So you would choose API and then choose the API code that you had integrated already in. And you can also segment them by outcome. So this is a little more advanced, but a great way to segment your audience. Again, click Save. Now, before we go any farther, we'll just X out of this. We can come back to this point. Under Integrations, this is where you would add your autoresponder API. Click on Add Integration, and these are the 8 different companies that you can use to integrate with Quizitri. As I said, their training is for Aweber. I personally use GetResponse, but whatever you choose, they're all going to integrate more or less the same way. And then you go to Publish, and you would click Publish. Now, this is the embed code, so you can embed your quiz on any of your websites or any other pages you have, and this is the published URL. So if we copy that code and take a look at it, so when someone takes your quiz, they would click on Take the Quiz. This is the first question you had set up, and you would choose whatever answer suits your needs. It then takes them to the second question. So we'll say loss of sight, and then it takes them to the third question. And let's choose shelter. And this is the outcome that you had arranged when they chose those answers. Okay, so it tells them what they need to do here. Now notice there isn't a capture form here because I didn't integrate this with my GetResponse. So if we go back into the software, X out of this page, go back to my quizzes, and let's take a look at the demo I created. If we go down to Publish, this is the publish URL, so I'll copy that. So this one was about food. So take the quiz. Now I just put, for the purpose of this example, this is your first question. So let's choose number 2. And then this is your second question, whatever that is. We'll choose this answer. And then the third question. And let's choose down here. Now this is what your opt-in form looks like. You can write whatever you want here. People would enter their name, their email, click the consent button, and then see my results. Now this is where they would see their answer right away. They'll also be receiving their welcome email with whatever it is that you're promoting. So if they click Go, it would take them to whatever URL that you wanted to send them to. In this case, I had just put Google, but that is how you send them to an affiliate link, for example, of something that you're promoting that's relevant to the outcome that you've given them. And as I said, this is your embed code if you decided you want to embed it on your website or any other page that you have. So that's it, guys. That's what's in your front end. And I must admit, I'm very much enjoying this. It's creating beautiful quizzes. And I'm also using them on my own website and my social media accounts because you don't necessarily have to use paid ads. If you've been around for a while and you're getting consistent traffic, this can work very well. So let's take a quick look at their upsells. Your front-end product, which is a 6-day challenge, is $49 if you purchase through my link. And you will see a bump offer on that page for your limit multiplier for $29. OTO number 1 is a Super Quizitri for $49. And this is what I was showing you inside about the pre-written quizzes and an additional 50 premium templates. Now don't worry if you don't want to spend this amount. The training inside the front end is very specific and you'll have no problem writing your own quizzes. But this sure does make it easier. The second OTO is called Q-Tech, and this is for $49. And this is a new technology that can make your quiz viral. It allows the quiz taker to choose the results they want to share, and it's only available to Quizitri users. I also want to show you the bonus I have for you if you do decide to purchase through my link. And this is all about AI quiz prompts. Because we use AI for everything these days, why not have it help you create the persona of your audience and what kinds of questions you should be asking them? Now, I'm not going to show you this whole thing because, again, it's not fair to those who have purchased and have gotten my bonus, but it's going to take you through the type of quiz that you want to create and how to use ChatGPT to define your questions and answers. And it goes through multiple steps showing you the right kind of prompt to put into ChatGPT to get the answers that you're looking for. I've broken this down into 10 steps, showing you the exact prompts that I used so that you can turn around and use it for your own quiz building. So thanks for watching my review today. I hope you enjoyed me showing you how to use this amazing software, and I hope you like it as much as I do. If you click my link below, you can get access to this for $49, which is an amazing deal from the original $97. And if you enjoyed my video, would you please subscribe to my channel? And don't forget to hit like below the video. If you have any questions or comments about this software, just leave them below and I'll get right back to you. So until next time, cheers.